You are listening to a free version of the Majority Report with Sam Seder. To support this show and get another 15 minutes of daily program, go to majority.fm, please.
The Majority Report with Sam Seder.
It is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. My name is Sam Seder. This is the 5-time award-winning Majority Report. We are broadcasting live steps and steps and steps and steps from the industrially ravaged Gowanus Canal in the heartland of America, downtown Brooklyn, USA. On the program today, Vox senior correspondent Ian Millhiser. As the Supreme Court sets the table to expand religious powers and contract Trump's accountability. Meanwhile, Mike Pompeo's spending draws attention, but it turns out he fired that inspector general. They started facing questions on that emergency arms sale to Saudi Arabia. Mutiny for bounty. Swing state Democrats and progressives take on Pelosi on Pramila Jayapal's Paycheck Protection Plan. And the plaintiff, Jane Roe from V. Wade, apparently made a deathbed confession. She faked her abortion rights reversal for money. Tattoos, hairdos, no problem. But the Georgia governor cancels the state Supreme Court elections so he can just appoint one. Meanwhile, airlines slash their flights, pack in customers like sardines that are living in a world where there's no pandemic. Trump doesn't want to extend unemployment benefits, but he does want to cut health and safety regulations across the board. Meanwhile, new research shows climate change is definitely making hurricanes stronger. And Trump is pissed that Michigan has vote by mail, and now Texas does too. And speaking of Texas, congratulations, Texans. You can now be evicted again because supposedly all of this is over. All this and more on today's program. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We have a short show for you today. I mean, let me put it this way. I shouldn't even say that. We have a show that is basically the length of every other show that exists, except for ours today. A shortened one, in part because we're trying to make up. We never had our April vacation this year. And of course, it's not like we're going to go anywhere. But a combination of that and frankly, things on my end are a little bit more complicated at the moment. We have someone is quarantining, and so I am solo with my children, and it is things are starting to fray a little bit, if you know what I mean. So today we will have Ian Millhiser, and that'll be it. We'll be back live again tomorrow, and then Friday, and then Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I just want to remind you, this program, we had a little bit of excitement around here yesterday, right? Because we had some announcements, and I want to make this. This is the official announcement. Darn it, I don't have my board up. The official announcement of the launch of the much anticipated. I mean, I feel like we've had merch in the past, but very just sporadically. Never had a merch store, but now, ladies and gentlemen, we do. If you go to shop.majorityreportradio.com, that is shop, as in I'm going shopping, shop.majorityreportradio.com, you will see that we now have a merch store. We got T-shirts. We got hat. We got hoodie. We have masks that say, your mask protects me, my mask protects you. Those things are selling like hotcakes. And we should tell you that all the proceeds for that go to the Northwest Immigration Services. And we tried to keep the prices low. I mean, this is not we don't anticipate making a lot of money off this, although, I mean, if it maybe, who knows? But this is really, folks have been wanting merch for a long time. And Brendan, I basically, Brendan was here, and so he was able to do it. If it was just by my own designs, it would have never, ever, ever, ever happened. So thank you, Brendan. Thanks for the guys over at our shop. And it's all union made, all American made, all union printed. So have at it. Also want to thank our newest sponsor, Sunset Lake CBD. Folks apparently went crazy yesterday with the CBD. They're a family-owned dairy farm. They started off by making milk. Well, not just milk. They didn't make milk.
Cows
producing milk, right? They produce milk for Ben and Jerry's, and then they decided to diversify a couple of years ago and started growing hemp. And I think it's UVM uses their farm as a research plot. They're working on preserving soil. I mean, they're just an incredibly responsible grower, 100% pesticide free. They use organic fertilizers. Also, they pay their minimum wage is $15 an hour. The company is majority owned by employees, and they have all sorts of different CBD products. They have stuff that you smoke, like this special sauce I'm holding here. That's one of the brand. That's one of the names. I haven't quite figured it out. I haven't smoked enough to get the sense. And then keef. What is keef?
Matt? Keef is the bit that when you grind up, flour, falls through the vent underneath, and it's very fine particles, and it's more potent, and that's the good stuff. So yeah, they give you these little things of keef too, and in addition, so this is my cherry, or what kind is this? I don't know. I can't see the brand now.
A little bit early, don't you think? Anyways, but it is you don't get, obviously there's no psychoactive a part of this. There's no THC. But you don't want to smoke. They've got gummies. They got tincture. That's what I've been hitting hard. And I've been doing the 750 mil, but they also have like I think it's like a 1250 mil. And it's been helping me sleep. I found it to be incredible in terms of helping me to sleep. I'm sort of shocked, to be honest with you. They also have a Solve if you have sore muscles. And the other thing I really like is the CBD coffee. It's my weekend coffee. During the week, I'm doing just coffee. During the weekend, I hit my CBD coffee. And I'm going to try and smoke a little bit of this. Apparently, Matt is finding it to be a good complement to other things that one might put in a pipe and smoke, as it were. Also, here's the other part that's great. They give you 20% off with the coupon code Left is Best. Left is Best. So it's Sunset Lake CBD.com. Sunset Lake CBD.com. I'd like to take a trip up to that farm, to be honest with you. That's what I might do. All right, let's go to some sound clips here. Let's play. Should we start with Costco Tyson? Yeah. Is that his name? Costco Tyson? Oh, okay. He's the worker. Oh, okay, good. So here's the deal. There's all these videos now that are showing up of people who are just sort of like annoyed that they have to wear a mask in businesses. I mean, it's annoying to me that if I see you out and about on the street, let's say, you're not wearing a mask, I'm annoyed. What am I going to do? But the idea that you could go into a business without a mask, and you think it's your right, that there is some type of right about it. This is what's so fascinating about these. the level of aggrievement amongst people of this ilk is just stunning to me. But here is this viral video that's going around now, and I guess was shot by the perp, as it were, and he thinks that he's getting the better end of this, and it doesn't really turn out to be that case.
I'll just put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed, mostly locals.
Hi everyone, I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy.
Pause it for 1 second. I like
I'm not doing it.
He's the club he's using here. The guy is his 3,000 follower Instagram feed. We have such a demented society, right? Where it's just like this is like high school, right? Junior high, even.
I say, sir, I have 20,000 followers on Twitter. Do you know who you've crossed?
Exactly. But it's like, I'm going to intimidate you with my 3,000 Instagram followers. Well, sir, if you had said Pinterest, maybe I would be a little bit concerned. But all right, go ahead, play this.
Because that is our company policy.
Go back.
So
I want everybody. Okay.
I'll just put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed, mostly locals.
Hi everyone, I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask,
and I'm not doing it because I woke up in a free country.
Have a great day.
So you're going to take this car from me?
Sir, have a great
Full
day.
of stuff.
You are no longer welcome here in our warehouse. You need to leave. Thank you very much.
You put it on. I'll give you my card. He's going to take the card away because he's a pussy little bitch. There he is, walking away with all my stuff. There he goes. Because I'm not a fucking sheep.
He's not a sheep. He's not a sheep.
And all these people wearing masks.
We're all sheep. We're just wearing the masks because we were told to. Nobody had to explain to us that there's science involved or that we breathe out the virus if we are asymptomatic and we don't realize it. That doing this and talking, and particularly is basically projecting out to everybody the virus that we may have. It's just that we were just told to wear the mask. We're sheep. And he does a follow-up, this guy, because apparently he thought that his 3,000 Instagram viewers were also morons like him, and they all just started celebrating the Costco worker. Play his response to his own video that he played. And
what?
Now, listen, hold on. I just want to tell people this is not necessarily safe for work because we see the top of his shoulders, and I feel already scarred, frankly. But go ahead.
What up, everybody? It's your favorite Reddit public freak out fucking villain, all right? And I'm going to tell you this. 1, yeah, I'm a little fat. I get that. 2, I've got every fucking right to not wear a mask anywhere because this isn't about wearing a mask. This is about control, okay? And I'm not the fucking sheep. Y'all are the fucking sheeps, every single one of you, going along with what everybody else is saying. I was one of the only people in that store not wearing a mask, which means you're protected from me and I'm protected from you, okay? That dude was hovering over me.
Pause
he
it
was
for a
stalking
second.
me.
Pause it for a second. No, people are not protected from you. He doesn't get it. That's actually, this is a good time for me to plug the Majority Report masks, which say, my mask protects you. Your mask protects me. He is endangering everybody. He is getting protection from those masks that everybody else is wearing. That's the thing that he does not understand, because his brain is actually like that of a sheep. He is being protected by all those other people. They're doing the work to protect him. He just doesn't want to do the work to protect anybody else. And then I love the fact that in some way, like, because I'm an American, I have the right to go into a private business and like, well, why didn't you go in without your shirt on too, or your shoes, right? I mean, doesn't everybody realize, like, no shirt, no shoes, no service? Well, in this instance, they have the right to also say mask. But continue.